What's going on, folks? Kevin here from Sportsbox Breaks, coming at you live Tuesday night, February 5th, 2019. We are busting open 2018 Panini Diamond Kings Baseball. This is the Choose Team case break number 13. Who has who in the break? Arizona Diamondbacks going to Mr. Travis S. The Atlanta Braves, Dennis L. Baltimore Orioles, Tom L. Boston Red Sox, Dennis L. Chicago Cubs, Dennis L. Chicago White Sox going to Tim Q. Cincinnati Reds, Travis S. The Cleveland Indians going to Dave R. Colorado Rockies, Dave R. Detroit Tigers going to Tom L. Houston Astros going to Mike N. Kansas City Royals going to Richard B. Los Angeles Angels, Dennis L. Los Angeles Dodgers going to Aaron F. The Miami Marlins, Travis S. The Milwaukee Brewers, Travis D. Minnesota Twins going to Dennis L. The New York Mets going to Mike T. The New York Yankees going to David S. The Oakland A's going to Jim W. Philadelphia Phils going to Zach B. Pittsburgh Pirates, Bill M. San Diego Padres, David R. And I think we got 3 in a row here, it looks. San Francisco Giants, Seattle Mariners, and St. Louis Cardinals all going to Jacob R. Thank you, Jacob. The Tampa Bay Rays going to SWT. The Texas Rangers going to Michael W. Toronto Blue Jays, Jason B. And finishing us off alphabetically, Washington Nationals going to Dennis L. All right, guys, here it is, Diamond Kings. And I'm just saying this for the benefit of those that might be new with us. Every time you break with us here at SBB Card, all cards come to you, guys. Every card, every time. So you're going to get every single card. We're going to focus on the hits during the break, but you're going to get all cards pulled. So here we go, 12 boxes. What is it, something like 1,200 cards in total, I think? Something around there. So all cards every time. We just did Series 1 Baseball, which had like 3,100 cards per case. Even then, all cards every time. Here we go. All right. Let's get these guys in a single row. Trying to do this. I have the box resting on top of the whole thing. It's going to come crashing down on me. All right. There is the empty box. And there's our wall of boxes. Let's do a quick count. 4 on top, 4 in the middle, 4 on the bottom. 4 times 3 equals 12. Let's go right here. Starting it off. So what's our breakdown? 2 autographs or memorabilia per box. So 2 hits in the form of either an auto or memorabilia per box, right? 8 cards per pack and 12 packs per box. Oh, that noise. I remember that noise. Here's 1. Let's do 2 at a time. Just get 2 of these busted open at once. I'm trying to get this guy. There it is. Empty box. All right, 2 of these at one shot, so we got to go that way. All right, good luck, everybody. Guys, thanks for filling this one up the rest of the way tonight. We got a lot of nice momentum flying tonight. Still got a crowd of about 20 couple people watching us live, which, you know, in the grand scheme of live streaming doesn't sound like a lot, but for card breaks, and at least our card breaks, it's a pretty good number. The next two will be rather easy to get through. Crown's not too bad, and the Prime Cuts is super easy to get through. Not too many cards in that, so this will be the bulk of what we still have left to bust open. So this will be the long one of the three that are still up here. All right, let me get this camera focused in. And again, every card is coming to you guys, so we're only going to try to focus to keep it moving at a bit of a pace here. Red frame of Kirby Puckett. But every card will be coming your way. Got an Aurora of Correa for Houston. More spacers for you, Robert. More spacers for you, buddy. Past and present, New York ×2, Babe Ruth and Ohtani. There's Ohtani. A rookie Ohtani. I remember when this stuff came out and Ohtani was in it. Ohtani was scoring some big numbers. Mickey Mantle red frame. Oh, I got a sneeze building up. I could feel it. All right, St. Louis with an Ozzie Smith, a little backflip. Gallery of Stars. And if you guys see me pass any kind of crazy variations off and you want to see it brought back up into the camera, just let me know before I get too far past it. Nolan Ryan, like that right there, considering it was facing that way, is some type of something. The 500 of David Ortiz. Francisco Baltimore, red frame. One sec here, guys. Okay. We are upside down. Here's Ohtani. What do we got? What do we got? What kind of variation or something is that? What are they when they're facing the... Okay. Thiago Vieira, Chicago. This is going to be our first one. There it is. Nice little dual. Rookie Material Signatures dual with ink to $2.99. To $2.99 for Chicago. 81 of $2.99. So first official hit there. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's keep moving. 12 boxes to look through. Got a Mike Trout Trophy Club. Here's a Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt variation. So the Big Hurt, instead of saying Frank Thomas the name, it's got a name variation, nickname variation. Portraits of Wagner. Cody Bellinger, Los Angeles Dodgers Jersey Kings. LA Dodgers going to Aaron. Aaron picking that one up. Cody Bellinger. LA Dodgers. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So for the regulars, like Travis and everybody else that hangs out on the regular, you guys will get a kick out of this. So my girlfriend has two friends in town right now. They're from... Her best friend is from the San Diego area, and it's her friend's friend who's in town from the East Coast originally. They both currently live in the Bahamas. So both of their husbands work for one of the big resorts in the Bahamas, and they lived there for the last couple of years. They're on like a work assignment for a few years with that big resort that just opened up. That's competing directly with the Atlantis. Is it like the Baha Mar or something? The big resort. It's pretty new. Anyway, long story short, they're in town. I meet up with them the other day, and we're chit-chatting, and my girlfriend tells, the friends like what I do and talks about the breaks and stuff. And ironically enough, this girl's originally from the Buffalo, New York area and used to work for Dave and Adams. So we had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Super Bowl Sunday, we were all hanging out. We were talking about cards and Dave and Adams and the internal operations of Dave and Adams, and small freaking world, right? She still has family that actually works for them. All right, last pack of box number 2. Here we go. Spacer. Got a past and present Boston, Fred Lynn and Benintendi. And here we go, Kansas City picking one up, Cameron Gallagher. Cameron Gallagher, dual relic. Dual relic for KC. KC going off to Mr. Richard B. Richard snagging one hit. Red frame, John McGraw. Mark McGuire, the 500. George Springer Trophy Club, Ohtani. Got a portraits of Ohtani. The Japanese Babe Ruth, if you will. CP right here, Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper. Got an Nolan Ryan portraits. Isn't one of the nickname cards, doesn't it say the Japanese Babe Ruth or the greatest player in the world or something on this product for Ohtani? Something crazy, I remember. The Flying Dutchman, pretty cool. So, nickname variation with red frame of Wagner. Pretty cool card right there. So, red frame with the nickname variation going on. Gallery of Stars, Goldschmidt. And here we go. I think we're getting something. Tyler Wade, there we go. Rookie signature of Tyler Wade, New York. That is 30 out of 49. 30 out of 49. Rookie signatures. We're building up a stack, Robert. Building it up. Robert, I don't recall. Are you in this? Were you in the breaks tonight? Are you going to have a shipment going out in this batch? San Francisco, Buster Posey, Aurora. Past and present, Nolan Ryan and Verlander. In the crown, all right. So you'll have them coming your way with the crown, all right. George Kelly. So I believe that's probably New York Giants, right? So old school. I think. I always double check them as we're going with these old school guys, but I think that's going to be Giants, which carries over to San Francisco. So New York, but San Fran on that. Killebrew, the 500. All right, 2 boxes down, guys. Only 10 to go. Let's work down these 2. Here we go. Yeah, any of this stuff that has super old school players, I always refer to the checklist before I'm shipping off stuff to the Yanks or whatever, when it in fact goes to like old school Giants or, gets a little tricky. The real tricky one is Pantheon at times. That stuff gets tricky. All right, empty box right there. And another one right there. And let me see where we're at. Yep, did not put them the way that I need them. So that's it. Here we go. Actually, guys, you know what? Didn't even think about it. Let me do this real quick. Crown Royale, I mentioned it, but I didn't do it yet. Crown Royale, I have another full case waiting in the wings to be activated on the old website. So, let me get that guy activated so that you guys can go nuts on it. Because we have more of it. So, break number 5 is available. And I'm just activating it real quick here. We've gotten some good momentum. on the Crown in the last couple of days. We busted open a real hot case of it on Thursday, and I think it really spurred on the momentum of this of the one that filled up for tonight. Okay, here it is, guys. If you're hanging out live in the chat, you have first dibs at any team in the next Crown Royale before anybody else does. Break number 5 of Crown. I just activated on the site, all 30 teams available. And yeah, you can snag them up using the Save 10 coupon. So go for it, guys. Crown Fest. Was Giants? Yeah, old school New York Cardma. Yeah, New York Giants. The indicator is always the orange framing on the back of the card, right? Crown number 5, now active. Definitely, well, I can't say definitely, because crazier things have happened, but more than likely will not fill tonight, but it's on the site. And while we have the audience, let's get some spots taken up and get it filled up as quick as we can. All right, let's get this stack in one nice, pretty stack. Here we go. Pretty nice stuff so far. Red frame for Pittsburgh, Lloyd Wayner, old school. Gary Sheffield of 500. Roger Maris. And that is a gray frame to 5 of Roger Maris. How about that? Real nice. Nice New York hit right there. I think David has them. Dave, you got the Yanks in this? Dave S. with his Yanks picking up a nice Maris to 5. Nice hit. The low numbered frames in this stuff are super coveted. Good stuff. Check out this guy. That's somebody you don't see very often. Alex Rodriguez on the Texas side. This one's going to be Bat Kings. Texas going to Michael. There you go, man. Nice. Alex Rodriguez, Bat Relic, Bat Kings, Texas. Babe Ruth, and that's a nickname variation, the Sultan of SWAT. So another cool one there for New York. Past and present, White Sox. Severino, red frame. Pujols Aurora. Can't speak. Chris Bryant Trophy Club. Joey Votto. Portraits of Ted Williams. Guys, just a little inside info. So when we activate these products on the website, we use that outside service called BlogTrotter. So if you guys follow those emails when we list something new on the site, BlogTrotter it pings the site maybe once every 30 minutes to see if there's stuff new on the site, and then it'll shoot off the emails. So if you're hanging out live in the breaks while we activate something new, you have a good jump on the crew that received those emails. So, the benefit, we do the live giveaways with the wheel spin, plus the benefit of hanging out during these live sessions is that as well. Artist proof to 99. Kyle Farmer, Los Angeles. So yeah, it pings the site about once every half hour, so you're getting a leg up on the competition and snagging those teams. Ohtani. And that is thick. That is thick. Ronaldo Lopez. Wow, that's nice. Check that out. Material signatures of Lopez, 30 of 49. Nice dual patch. Good numbering right there, too. Material signature to 49. Chicago with a nice hit. Bregman. Bellinger. Sepia. Okay. Bust open this one. Then I'm going to have to make some space on the old break table. I'm starting to get a little loaded up here. Jeremy, what you think of that personal box? Not too bad. That Elite never lets down, though. There's so many hits in those boxes that it's pretty rare to actually have a box that really is a letdown. How long have we been streaming so far? We have been streaming 2 hours and 2 minutes. Second full case of the session. 2 filled up after this. So we are going to be busting open 2 more at the least, maybe even more. Harry Hooper. Harry Hooper, red frame for Boston. Gallo, Gallery of Stars. I remember the first time I saw this card, some of the guys were saying something like, the glasses or something is some type of SP, and I'm like, I don't know. Shoeless Joe. Mookie, Aurora. Past and present, Babe Ruth and Ohtani. And here's Ohtani right there. What do we got? Nice. Whoop, we're dropping him. We're dropping him. Ohtani, Sepia. Nice card right there. Los Angeles Angels, this one going to Dennis. Nice. I'm going to put that in my hit stack, even though it's not technically a hit, but that's got some value to it. The 500, Eddie Matthews. And what do we have? We got something coming up for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh going off to Bill M. with the Tyler Glasnow. Signatures Auto. Signatures Auto for Pittsburgh. Tyler Glasnow. Trophy Club, Mike Trout. Portraits of Wagner. Nicky Delmonico, red frame. Justin Turner, Gallery of Stars. Past and present. Ernie Banks. The 500, Ted Williams. Nick Williams. And that is a gray frame to 99, Philadelphia. Nick Williams. Robert, the spacer stack is building, buddy. The spacer stack is getting high. They just increased, you know, what's crazy, most of you guys resell too, so you know my pain. They just increased the postal rates on the 27th of January, I think it was. So what used to be $6.55 to ship a priority envelope is now like $7.35 or something. Like, it doesn't sound crazy, but when you're shipping like hundreds of packages a month, like that stuff adds up. Altuve, Houston, Jersey Kings coming up next. Houston going off to Mike. Jersey Kings relic for Houston. Altuve. Yeah, from $6.55 up to $7.35. And the first class rates went up pretty significantly as well. Like the base rate was $2.66. I think the base rate is now something like $3.09 or a little higher. So getting up there. All right, guys, give me a sec to offload some cards, and we're going to get into the next batch. What do we got? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 boxes to go. 8 boxes left. Hit you on that batch, Travis? Yeah, the shipping increase. When does it stop? That's the question, right? Like when, if you look at how rapidly and frequently those increases happen, it's a few times a year. Like fuel prices are actually down. now in comparison to what they were like several months ago. So what is really driving, the need for the increase repeatedly every 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is? Like, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is, because there's not a whole lot you can do. Because the small packages, the only real name of the game to ship the small packages like we ship is U.S. Postal. UPS rather, like not cost effective to ship the small stuff that way. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's empty. Yeah, it's been like there's at least 2 per year, possibly 3 increases per year. Another one coming in June, you're saying? So like this one now, and then another one coming like 4 months from now? Would not shock me. Would not shock me at all. Jason and I were talking about that. The increases don't stop, yet U.S. Postal constantly is like talking about being on the verge of like bankruptcy. How is it possible that they can increase prices 2 to 3 times a year by, what was this increase, about 8%? And still be on the verge of collapse? Like, it's just government bloat. Someone needs to just privatize that. Like Amazon should literally buy the U.S. Postal Service and just use it as its own network and offer the service, for stuff that's not Amazon, like the same services that it's always offered. Torian, if Torian was hanging out, he would not be enjoying me talking like that because Torian works for the U.S. Postal. Torian, sorry, buddy. Anybody that works for U.S. Postal is certainly not trying to take your guys' jobs away. All right, what do we got? Red Frame, Cincinnati. Springer, Houston, Aurora. Never ship for free unless the item's over 100. Yeah, in the break scene, you kind of have to. Like, we have to figure out the pricing with, the shipping kind of padded into it. Otani. On eBay, we do charge shipping on eBay, but that's more so to offset what we're paying in fees over there. A lot of guys get, they don't really understand it. They look for the combined shipping if they buy 2 spots, and we're like, it doesn't really work like that. What do we have here, guys? We have Otani. Player used material and auto. I'm reading what it's stating on the back of the card. The enclosed player used material and auto. So we're going to look at something interesting. Ooh, man. That's pretty cool. Otani to 49, dual relic with ink. Very nice. And what is that specific card style, guys, with the coloring like that? Jimmy's giving a big boom, so he's recognizing it. That is a boom right there. Otani. Angels going to Dennis. Nice hit, Dennis. Check that out. That'll be my thumbnail cover shot for the break on YouTube when I upload the video. Dennis, congratulations, sir. Babe Ruth royalty. The Great Bambino. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to buy all that stuff too. We buy the bubble mailers in bulk. Like, we buy them in like lots of 500 or 1,000, where they come down to like, shoot, I don't know, less than 20 cents a piece when you buy them in that much quantity. So they're not too bad. Paul Goldschmidt, red frame. Ozzy, Gallery of Stars. Artist Proof, New York to 99. Yeah, I don't think Dennis is live in the chat tonight, but he's scoring some hits. Case in point, Mr. Ohtani. Jeremy, we're just randoming some people in the chat. Here's Ohtani again. Black and white. Black and white of Ohtani. Pretty cool. I don't think Dennis will mind. I don't think he'd mind at all. And how about that? Gray frame to 99 of Mr. Ohtani again. This is the Ohtani box. All right, Brian Anderson coming up. Miami scoring. Travis, this is you, buddy. Not too bad. 9 of 49. 9 of 49 DK Materials dual. 2-color up top. Miami. He wouldn't mind. JD Martinez. Ted Williams portraits. All right, does it for that one. That was quite the box. Here comes box number 2. This will put us halfway there, guys. Halfway there. Funny thing is, you go to like Walmart or someplace and you buy like a single bubble mailer, like the bigger size ones. I don't know what they are, like 9 by 11 or something, or 9 by 12 maybe. These things are $2.50 a piece, which is ridiculous. But when you buy them, there's some sellers that sell them on eBay actually in like lots of 200 and 500. We usually buy them. I think we end up paying like literally less than 20 cents a piece for them. Or right around that. Mike also agrees. I love it. That's a spacer, if that's something feels kind of thick. I think it just might be a spacer tripping me up there. All right, here we go. I got this sneeze literally just hanging there for the last like 20 minutes, and it won't do anything. It's just hanging out there. All right, Pee Wee Reese, red for you. Excuse me, there it is. Okay, good. Get out of my nose. All right, JD Martinez, Gallery of Stars. Francisco Lindor, Aurora. Brooks Robinson, and Manny past and present. Mickey Mantle, what do we got? Mickey Mantle. Alex Rodriguez, the 500. Red frame of Ichiro. This stuff is good for a lot of Ohtani action, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I've busted any from here in Vegas, but I remember we pulled a lot of pretty strong Ohtani autos and stuff out of this one. And there it is. That's the Ohtani variation, the name variation with the Japanese writing. So pretty cool little variation, Ohtani variation there. Franklin Barreto, Oakland. And there we go. Material signatures, Oakland. Robert Stack really is growing. The spacers are strong in this one. 77 out of 299, Oakland. Oakland going off to Jim. There you go, Jim. Franklin Barreto dual material signature with ink. And Ahmed. Ahmed coming up here for the Mets. What do we got? DK Material dual relic New York Mets. Going to Mr. Mike T. Ahmed. Whew. gonna have to drink some cold coffee after this one, guys. Get me waking up again. Tony Gwynn, San Diego. Joe Morgan, Cincinnati Portraits. Roger Maris, Red Frame. Paul Goldschmidt, Gallery of Stars. All right, guys, that puts us halfway there. We got 6 boxes still left to bust open. There they are. Let's get the top 2. Let's keep going 2 at a time. Bust open 2 at a time, get the packs going. Check it out, Robert. Booyah, buddy. Boom. It is Garowan. Empty. Come on. There we go. And an empty. I think some kind of separation in like his sorting process, like in his own collection, or I think we had another gentleman that used to ask us to ship them off his way. I think it was Gabriel. I think used to request us to ship them off his way. I think his daughter used them for some kind of craft projects. They are pretty sturdy. They would hold up pretty well to some kind of crafting. All right, here we go. Whew, definitely need a 5-minute break in between this one and the next one. Got to get a little beverage. We got a Bryce Harper sepia right there again. David Ortiz Portraits. Got like 3 hours of sleep last night. Used them for drink coasters. That's a good form of use there. Ernie Banks and Rizzo, past and present. Trav, what's the word on you're still coming out to Vegas? You still doing your Vegas trip? What are the times again, or right around the times you're talking about coming out? Speaking of drinks, talking about drinks made me instantly think of, drinking a bunch of cocktails. Harry Hooper, Red Frame, Boston. Manny to the 500. Redemption for you, honey. Here's your redemption for one night of sweet lovin'. Redemption time. Gray frame, Nick Williams to 99. Willie Stargell, Gallery of Stars. And what do we got? Francisco Cleveland. She tells you they're expired. Who's got the Cleveland spot in this one? Mr. Dave R. Teacher 155. There you go, buddy. Rookie signatures of Francisco Mejia. Nice. Very nice. Rookie signatures for Mr. Dave. And then Juan Gonzalez, Jersey Kings, Texas in the mix. Texas going to Michael. Jersey Kings. I tell her, call me Panini. Gonzalez, Texas Jersey Kings. You guys are cracking me up tonight. Oh, I love it. Let's see what else. We pulled our 2 hits, but let's see what else is hiding in here. Gallery of Stars. Pujols Aurora. Spacer Extraordinaire. Kluber. Trout. Red Frame, Nicky Delmonico. McCovey the 500. Artist Proof. That is nice. That is a 10 out of 25. JD Martinez, Boston Artist Proof. Boston going to Dennis as well. Dennis with that sweet Ohtani now. Some nice Artist Proof for the Boston side. All right. Another one down. Here comes another one. We got 4 left after this stack. April 19th to the 22nd. Sweet. One of my buddies from back in Pennsylvania is coming in, I think, early part of April. April 7th to the 13th, I think. 7th to the 13th. Where do you typically stay when you come in, Trav? Do you do the Vegas trip? Like, is it a frequent trip you do? When do the pools? As soon as it gets warm, really. Probably by April, you'll probably see some of the pools opening up. Yeah, as soon as it gets warm, they open them up. Today it was like 50 degrees out during the day and rainy, which is like colder than the East Coast. Last couple of times the Venetian. Yeah, Venetian's a good property. Venetian's a good one. All right, here we go. Mickey, great frame to 99, the Mick, and it's the Mick nickname variation there too. Pretty cool. All right, oh baby, all right, all right. Aaron Judge, player used material, all right. Aaron Judge, Jersey Kings, Aaron Judge. Wagner, the Flying Dutchman, name variation again. Past and present. I'll see you guys in the chat there. Red Frame, Max Scherzer, Washington. The 500 of Sheffield. Man. Definitely need some coffee after this one, guys. Although the next 2 are pretty easy to blaze through. They're not going to take too long. Longoria, Maddox Portraits. Had the movers come today. So the movers came to my girlfriend's house. They had to move all her stuff from her place into the new place. Then they went to her sister's house to pick up a couple stray items she had there to take to the new place. Then they came to my place and to take my stuff to the new place. And then to the new place to offload. So like they had a pretty busy schedule. All right, Chris Flexen, New York coming up here. That is another rookie material signature. Chris Flexen, pinstripe on the top, 15 of 299. 15 of 299. I had a buddy that's a manager there, so you get free upgrades. Ah, I gotcha. Are you, the crappy part about Vegas in the last bunch of years is the resort fees. You know, they hammer you $40 a night extra, so you might book a room for $80 a night. But that doesn't even include the resort fees. And so you're checking out. They're like, okay, that'll be an extra $200. Francisco, CPF for Cleveland. But if you have like an upgraded card, I think it's like Diamond or higher with total rewards, they waive those fees. So like any of the Caesars properties. What do we got? Brooklyn red frame. So Dodgers there. What do we got? Molina, St. Louis, Aurora. Oh, the paying to park. Yeah, you have to have the upgraded card for that too. Prior to moving here, I applied for and got both the Total Rewards credit card. Give me a minute, guys. Last 4 boxes coming up. I'm just going to offload some cards. I got both the Total Rewards credit card and the MGM M-Life credit card. It's like a Visa and MasterCard. Because they instantly upgrade you to the higher level card status, like the Players Club card, only to get the free parking. Like I don't even use those cards. There's no annual fee. I just purely have them to get the free parking. Yeah, Flexen should be Mets. I'll double check the list here for you, Mike. Chris Flexen. Yes, sir, that is the New York Mets. New York Mets on that one, which is Mr. Mike. That's you, buddy. Flexen. All right, almost there, guys. Almost there. 4 to go. Here we go. Last 4. 2 at a time. This is it for the Diamond Kings, too. We only, I think, had this one case. And finally, the stuff that the stuff that we've had sitting out there for a while, it's finally getting to the fill point, so we're seeing it all go over the course of a few weeks. All that, like, filler break stuff that we put on the schedule to fill up the gaps when there was no releases coming out. Oh man, that noise kills me. Empty box, guys. Empty box. Here we go. Oh, okay, cool. You know, all the times that I've come out to Vegas, just on the tourist side, as a vacation, I've never once rented a car. Especially now out here with, but if you're traveling out of the city limits, then yeah, that makes sense. But like now, with Uber and Lyft so prevalent in Vegas, you're not getting hammered on those cab fees. Like to take a cab from McCarran Airport to just one of the strip hotels, even like MGM, which is quite literally a half a mile away from McCarran Airport. $35. Ridiculous. To take an Uber or a Lyft, it's about like $13-14 for the same thing. So if you guys don't use Uber or Lyft on your normal everyday life, when you come to Vegas, definitely use it. Those cabs have been robbing people for basically the entire time Vegas has been around with cabs. Crazy thing about Uber and Lyft in Vegas is they really like make you work for it. Like they make the Uber drivers like pick up and drop off. Well, they can drop off in front of the casinos, but to pick up, they have designated areas at the casinos, which are way the F out of the way. So they're not making it easy on the Uber crowd to pick up fares. They're still making it easy on the cabs. They can pick up directly in front of the casinos because they're unionized business. Trophy Club of Korea. All right, Willie Calhoun, Texas. Diamond Kings, that's nice. Check that out. 3-color on the bottom, numbering to 49. Rookie material signature, Willie Calhoun, Texas. Who's got the Texas spot? Texas, Michael W. Nice hit, Mike. I gamble pretty much anywhere. I really enjoy this stupid game. It's just a stupid, like, variation of, like, 3-card poker and those kind of games, what they call carnival games, called Mississippi Stud. If you ever played it, I love it. And they don't have it too many places now. They only have it at the Caesars properties, Sepia of Bellinger. So if I want to play that game, I'm pretty much stuck playing at any of the Caesars-owned properties, like the Total Rewards properties, the Mick Red Frame. But they also have that game downtown. They have it at the Golden Nugget, and they have it at Fort Queens down there. And they also have it at one of the local casinos down the south end of the strip called South Point. That's a fun place to go down to, especially during like the rodeo time and all that. That's a fun place. Ozzy Albies. Trophy Club of Scherzer. All right, J.D. Davis. What do we got? That is a red frame. Houston. Okay, well, Mr. Andrew Benintendi showing up here. Boston going to Dennis. So Dennis is getting all the big names. What do we got here, buddy? Nice, very nice. Benintendi original materials. Dual relic to 99. 25 of 99. Benintendi. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express. How about yourself, Trav? What's your gambling destination of choice? I do really like the Aria. I love the Aria, but I don't find myself going there very often. Benintendi red frame. McCutcheon Aurora. David Ortiz, the 500. Super Bowl Sunday, we were hanging out at the Link and Harrah's and Flamingo, like that whole cluster right there in the center. The Link, which used to be the Imperial Palace way back in the day. So it's that Link now with the Link Promenade that has that whole thing, like the walk down area with like the Ghirardelli chocolate and Virgil's Barbecue and all those places, the Tilted Kilt, all those restaurants are down there. Mike, you know the game? You know Mississippi Stud? Mike, I'm addicted to it. I can't stop. I gotta stop because the game has not... I've hit quads on that game twice. One time for like $3,000 and another time for like $2,000. And ever since then, you know, I'm hooked. Overall, if I've kept records on win-loss, I have dumped far more money into the game than those wins have given me. But you can hit some good jackpots on that game. A straight flush on that game is like 5 figures easily. Even at $5, if you're playing it at the low levels, you're looking at like 10,000 plus on that. Best luck downtown. I like downtown. Fremont and that whole area downtown, it's fun. Plus the bars down there are really good now. So Zappos, you know, the shoe, Zappos.com, is headquartered down there. And the CEO of Zappos has dumped like millions and millions of dollars into the downtown to revitalize. Like you go off the Fremont experience, if you just like step one block off of there, there's the whole section called Fremont East where they have the Evel Knievel pizza and all that stuff over on that side. Cool bars, cool places to hang out. The Griffin and Not Your Mama is the name of this one place. It's like a piano karaoke bar. It's actually really cool. Otani again, black and white this time. End up at MGM in New York. I like the whole MGM New York area. The new revamped Monte Carlo, which is now the Park MGM, that's looking real good. Oh, there goes my camera. Nick Williams, Philadelphia. There we go. Next one, rookie material signatures. Philadelphia getting the next one, the $2.99. Philadelphia Phil's going to Zach. There you go, Zach. Congrats. Yeah, the Park MGM, which is the old Monte Carlo, they just did this huge thing in the front of it. They wiped out all the restaurants and put this big place in there called Italy, which is like an Italian market slash whatever. They have a few of them around the country, around the world, I think, these Italys. There's videos of it. You can watch videos of people doing walkthroughs of it on YouTube. Have not been there yet, but it's supposed to be pretty nice. The 500 of Pujols. Pee Wee Reese. Trophy Club, Clayton Kershaw. Bingans for blackjack. Old school action. We got George Brett. Red frame, George Brett. I always think of George every time, and I've talked about this numerous times. Like I was a kid when George Brett was like at his height. For some reason, the instant memory of George Brett that comes up to my mind is George Brett, like being taken out of the games in like either the World Series or the playoffs because of his hemorrhoids. I thought it was just ridiculous as a kid. DK Materials, Austin Hayes, Baltimore, dual relic. Yeah, quarter pound of meat for like 49 bucks, Jeremy. You're exactly right. Austin Hayes, Baltimore, Tom L on that one. 49 bucks for a little super sot. George Brett. Here is Ohtani. What do we got? Red frame of Ohtani. Molina, St. Louis, Aurora. Ernie Banks, Ohtani, Laziri, and Tyler. All right, guys, 2 boxes. We're down to the final 2. Here we go. It's been aged for 700 years. It has. It has. What did I just see? There was like some kind of article that came up yesterday. A 15-year aged steak. I'm like, I guess like with the right whatever, like salt and whatever, it can last almost indefinitely, but it was like a 15-year aged steak. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'd feel salted with the tears of our enemies. 3 teams, 0 hits. Oh, man, let's get you going, Cardma. We got 2 to go. Let's see if we can do it. Cardma, what are the teams again? Remind me of the teams. Maybe we'll conjure it up. Empty box right there, fellas. Salted with the tears of our enemies. All right, empty box right there. Yeah, that's the correct way. San Fran, Seattle, St. Louis, right? San Fran, Seattle, St. Louis. Let's see if we can turn it around for you, Cardma. And I hope it's nothing we did to drive you out of doing breaks, my friend. I understand it certainly doesn't always go the way you might be hoping for with the hits. Let's see, maybe we can pull something for you in the last couple. All right, last pack from box 11. Here we go. Let's pull something. Let's pull something. Pujols. Frank Thomas, the 500. What do we got? Reese Hoskins, black and white. All right, Ozzie Albies. What do we got? Ozzie Albies, Atlanta, Dennis. Oh, man. Okay, well, Dennis got the Ohtani a little while ago for the Angels, and how about the Ozzie Albies to go with it? Very nice. 32 of 49, Ozzie Albies, Atlanta. Rookie material signatures, dual. Check out the green and white on the bottom. Very cool. Congratulations, Dennis. Nice hit, nice hit. Let's keep going. All right, J.P. Crawford, original materials. Philadelphia Phils scoring one. Phil's going to Zach. 18 of 99. Original materials. J.P. Crawford. Philadelphia. J.D. Davis. Willie, Gallery of Stars. Roger Maris. Red frame, New York. Charlie Blackmon, artist proof to 99, Colorado. Mark McGuire, the 500. Lefty Gomez. Trophy Club of KB, Chris Bryant. Austin Hayes, red frame. Chipper Jones, Atlanta Portraits. Portraits of Ted Williams. Paul Blackburn, Oakland. Gallery of Stars, Jacob deGrom. Pee Wee Reese, red frame, past and present for Cleveland. All right, guys, final box coming up. Those packs represent it. Here we go. Good luck. Let's pull some teams if you didn't get on the board yet. Let's pull some teams. Crown Royale coming up next. Right after that's going to be Prime Cuts. And I think that'll do it for this session. 2 more after this. Let's keep movement going, though, guys. I also have the personal boxes of Elite. If you want your own personal box of Elite, I've got it. I can bust it open tonight. All right, here we go. Mookie Aurora, the 500 of Eddie Matthews, Houston. Ted Williams, Splendid Splinter. Okay, pretty cool. Little nickname variation there. The Splendid Splinter. Yeah, guys, the mixer, the 53-box mixer, Jason's going to be live on Friday with One Football, the Panini One Football, and he's going to be taking his best shot to get the mixer filled up. Thank you, Cardman. I appreciate that. DiMaggio. Trophy Club, Clayton Kershaw. Got a Charlie Blackmon, red frame. Ted Williams, portraits. Here we go. Hits are hiding in here. Hits are hiding. Here we go. And you are coming up. New York Yanks, Mr. David. David S., what do we got for you? That's nice, man. Very nice. Rookie material signatures. 79 of 299. Big names are being pulled here. Rookie material signature to 299. Very nice. Congrats, Dave. David Ortiz portraits. Ramirez, spacer right there, and Last stack right here, guys. Gallery of Stars, J.D. Martinez. Bellinger, red frame. And here it is, guys. This is it. White Sox going off to Tim. Tim Q on the White Sox on original materials of Abreu. Nice. Very nice. 42 of 99. 42 of 99. Original materials, dual relic. Abreu, Chicago White Sox. Congratulations. Nice little duel. Goldschmidt, Gallery of Stars. Red frame, Chicago. All right, guys, that is all she wrote. Thank you again for getting that one filled up. That was Diamond Kings break number 13. More baseball on the site, guys. We'd love to have you in the break, so jump on in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next batch. I'm going to do a hit recap on this one in just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to jump into the other stuff we have on the lineup for tonight. Thanks, guys.